Welcome back. Tomorrow is HPV Awareness Day. It's an infection that causes 70% of cancers, mostly in men. To discuss HPV further is Susan Cotton with the Alliance for HPV-Free Colorado. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me, Corey.
So first of all, what is HPV?
HPV is the most common intimately transmitted infection in the United States. In fact, about 4 out of 5 Americans will at some point have an HPV infection. And it's transmitted through that intimate skin-to-skin contact. Most HPV infections will clear on their own. The body's immune system will flush it out. But there are some HPV infections that don't clear. And it's those persistent infections that can go on to cause cancer. And the cancers that HPV causes are, we know, cervical cancer, but also vaginal, vulvar, anal, penile, and now the most common HPV cancer is oropharyngeal cancer, or what we refer to as throat cancer. And we see that most commonly in men.
Men.
Yeah.
What can you do to prevent HPV?
The HPV cancer vaccine is the best way to help prevent these cancers that are caused by HPV. In fact, the vaccine can help prevent about 90% of the cancers caused by HPV. And it's recommended that the cancer vaccine be started at age 11 or 12. It can be started as early as age 9. And some parents will say, why so early? And it's because when it's given at age 11 or 12, it's the strength of the immune response that occurs at that age. In fact, Corey, in the United States, every day, about 12,000 people ages 15 to 24 are infected with some type of HPV. So that's why it's so critical that they have that immunity before they are exposed to HPV. And I really like to emphasize that that vaccine is for both boys and girls, because cancer caused by HPV affects males and females, and predominantly now throat cancers
In males.
in our white non-smoking males ages 35 to 55 are most at risk for HPV throat cancer.
That's what I was going to ask you. Is there a group that's disproportionately impacted by HPV?
That is for the throat cancers, it's our white non-smoking males. For cervical cancer, Hispanic women, there's data that shows that they have the highest incidence rate of cervical cancer, followed by the Black population. And oddly enough, anal cancer in women is most predominant.
Wow. Well, I appreciate you coming in. Again, tomorrow is HPV Awareness Day, so it's always good to remind folks what that is and prevention measures that are in place as well, so we can just be on the lookout for things. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you, Corey, and thank you for raising awareness about this, about HPV and these cancers.
Happy to have you on.
Yeah.